Question. Have you ever had a WHISP? They are these weird little baked crackers. I don't even know what it's supposed to be exactly. But Sheree handed me one this past week for the first time. You know, one of those free coupon deals, I think, from Kroger she gets every now and then. Because apparently nobody wants them. If you've never had one, I'm just going to give you a heads up. Because I know there are people who have texture issues. And it was very strange as she handed me this and I tasted it for the first time. And the only thing my brain could relate to the texture in my mouth was like eating a dried up scab. It was very off-putting. Anyway, Pastor Joe preached yesterday. Did a good job. He was real into his message. All over the place on the stage. Tried to confine himself with the music stand and the little pub table. He was preaching in John 5. And don't take what I'm about to say as what he was saying exactly. I actually had to record this a second time to make sure it didn't get taken that way. But what I took from it, John 5, he's speaking about the lame man who is sitting at the steps of the pool, and Jesus says, "You want to be healed?" And he says, "Well, whenever the water gets stirred, no one's here to help me, somebody else gets in first." He's got an excuse. Everybody's got an excuse for something. Jesus says, "You want to be healed?" And it's like, of course, why else will I be here? I want to be healed. I don't want to be a lame beggar. That's no kind of life. Jesus says, "Get up and walk." The man gets up and walks. But I realize what we don't know is the rest of his story. Because God can do something for you, exactly what you want, what you ask for, and then you walk away and you don't actually walk in it. And just through the examples that I know are around me every day, things that I've seen where people have some sort of a breakthrough and they fail to follow through, I think it's more likely that this handicapped beggar got up, walked away, and just sat back down somewhere else to beg. I know people who have tried to overcome drugs and alcohol, and in one day, I'd rather be homeless without my family and have a drink. I know people who have all kinds of excuses why they can't do something. And when they get what they ask for, they have a new excuse about why they can't do something. They'd rather be lazy and comfortable than live a life. That's about it. Don't eat your scabs. If you're praying for something, you better be ready to walk in it. My wife's going to camp this week. Got Isaiah. He's going to come to work a few days. Not today, though. Thank you, Tiffany, for watching him. Nate, you were supposed to call off today. I bet you didn't do it. Where's your follow through, buddy? Have a good week.